Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Judicials offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Judicials look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Big fullback's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They'll go to the toss. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So the Ncaa State Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Ncaa State.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He's going to take off. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's fumbles as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got a chance. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Run it with the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. And this ball will be downed at around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Williams will pass. Got a man, it's Bennett. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Finding open areas.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Ncaa State offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Ncaa State coming out with another first down. Williams looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
Ncaa State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's O'Neal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll set up to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Lofted to the sideline, and it's picked off.
That's one the quarterback would like to have back. If you're going to throw it outside the numbers, it's got to have some heat. You've got to get it to your receiver quickly, because in major college football, these DBs will jump all over that and come away with picks like you saw right there.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, out of space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bennett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And how the work up front by that big defensive line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now improvising. Sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Williams will pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And they'll take over first and 10.
They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Judicials in the hurry up. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but Ncaa State offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Williams looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Judicials. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Bennett. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Ncaa State will have to put this one away. He'll try to really get into this one.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field, but he was able to go recover it.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now facing 3rd and long. Night. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run it from the gun.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Using his legs, it's Scott.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. It's a running room. You don't give a hoot. Ncaa State does. Touchdown, Owls. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by... So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Now on the move. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Punt is on its way. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
At the end of the quarter, it's Ncaa State on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Judicials have moved it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. And defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Judicials. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Certain moments in the game, you know or just a little bit bigger, here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Ncaa State will have to put this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Yeah.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ncaa State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Toss sweep to the left. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They're going to ride this running back. He breaks a tackle. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. Gets the back moving. Now they're going to throw it.
Yeah.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Ncaa State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Scott. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Ncaa State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. Give to the big fullback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's made. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Wide open spaces. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I ain't do nothing. No.
And that's a play that
Another Doug, let's go. I can't have enough Dougs.
Think? It looked like there was a window to put that
Oh, hell yeah. Was that Ncaa26? Yeah, I recognize that blue water anyway.
It falls incomplete.
The giraffe?
Is probably going to do.
The zebra? What's the third one?
Looking for room. It's Scott. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation.
I remember giraffe and zebra, but I haven't been there. I didn't even think they were still open.
Is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock, continue to tick.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Oh, you were there. You were like 8 Only like 2 other people.
Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where
I can't wait till you meet Chad's cousin.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out.
Yeah, but I never even met him. I just like,
this
okay.
is the kind of run that falls in the
I hired him at the cheap, the $12 rate.
Says he's up to the 31.
The cheaper rate. Yeah.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every.
If we paid him 15, I would jump off the
Got
bridge.
to get everybody lined up quickly. Time
He did something I've never seen before. He was so I've been working the kitchen obviously, and like I was like, all right, Mike. I pulled Mike aside and I was like, you're in charge of the front, man. You gotta hold it down. You gotta be the leader. And Mike comes in the back at one point. He's like, I don't know about this guy, man. I looked up front. I guess someone told him like to make 2 drinks for an online order. I've never seen this before. He like took
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
He made the drinks and then he took straws and like unwrapped the straw and like poked it through.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football fourth down. Great coverage. Break on the football. Force the incompletion. And more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Also, when you get a chance, can you get... I didn't want to go downstairs, but can you get the AC going?
Making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest
of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.
You were able to go down there to do laundry, but you could go down there to turn the air on? I guess you're right. And then when it became 2 o'clock, he put his head in the window, and he goes, "Hey, Steven, can I get a Philly cheesesteak hot off the grill?" No. You working in Ncaa26? Oh, you're gonna do 10. You're the janitor for Oxygen Financial? PA? You know, swimming? There you go. Night swimming's awesome. fries. Yeah, pretty good.
Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Ncaa State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Ncaa State Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.